Hey everyone, welcome back to 99 Bitcoins. I'm Mark. I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about meme coins in this video because meme coins are back. Okay, we've had a lot of exciting storylines through the month of July. It's been pretty much fireworks if you are a crypto trader. I want to share with you guys a little bit of my perspective as we'll look into kind of what the overall market's doing, and also we'll talk about kind of one thing in particular that I have been noticing when it comes to meme coins, and I will share with you guys kind of what's going on with that. But we are going to be talking mainly about Dogecoin because if you do watch my stuff, you know how much of a Dogecoin bull I am. It's the OG meme coin out there in the space. And if you are a Dogecoin holder, please keep in mind that we have a long road to go before all-time highs. But I think that with the current conditions that we're at right now, it's all systems go. I will not rule out anything. I'm not going to get on board with those crazy outlandish Dogecoin price predictions where we're going to say $5, $10 for Dogecoin. Let's just focus on $1, okay? And before even that, all-time highs would be a very good spot to get to if we are talking all things Doge, all right? So, but I do want to kind of shed light on some technicals as we do look for the prospects of eyeing up a substantial rally that would take us to territory that we had a little bit earlier on in the year. That's talking about getting back to 35 cents Doge. Okay, so let's get into it. For those of you that are new to the channel, though, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to 99 Bitcoins, and let's look at the crypto bubbles. Okay, so I am going to share with you guys the market has turned green, and this is over the last week. But if we talk about the daily, okay, you're starting to see that we have kind of shifted gears as the earlier session here was red, and now a lot of our favorite coins and tokens have been doing exceedingly well. In specific, some of the meme coins out there in the space, Bonk and Pepe for 1 and 2, some of the biggest movers. But the Ethereum side of things, that's what we're going to talk about. Ethereum is booming, all right, almost 20% on the charts, trading at 3,100 and some change. And now we're going to be talking about Dogecoin, okay? And that's kind of where we look at them today. It's a very, very significant story as we are above 20 cents once again. And that's why we got to talk about this rally, because we are looking at the possibility of getting back 30, 40 cents for Doge. Talk about some of the metrics. Dogecoin, though, 20 cents and change, up 3.3%, just to kind of round out what we're talking about. All right. But before we get into it, I do want to talk to you about a crypto currently in their pre-sale stage. If you were involved with the SPX 6900, I do encourage you to check out token 6900. Okay, it's a spin-off of that. We know how all the meme coins within the Matt Fury narratives do well, and it's kind of just you need a good story to get a meme coin going. All right, and this is a pre-sale that will be capped at $5 million, and you can see the countdown before the price increases. I know that this website's a little bit unorthodox, but if you are familiar with SPX 6900, it does kind of give away of a little bit of an insight to what they're trying to bring to the table. So if you want to know more about how to get involved with this pre-sale, which right now they have just a little bit over 561,000 561,000, I should say, right now currently raised in this pre-sale. You can buy with crypto by connecting a wallet within Best Wallet, Wallet Connect, MetaMask, and Coinbase Wallet. If you do want to get a Best Wallet, there is a link down below in the description as well, where you can partake in all of these pre-sales and trade meme coins very, very seamlessly by using Best Wallet. But that's kind of what they have going on. So it's a very interesting website. All right. So if you do want to kind of take a stab at these, I use them more as lottery tickets, right? Some pre-sales do well, some of them don't. But make sure you guys do all your research and due diligence before getting into any pre-sale. But if you were a fan of SPX 6900, that's kind of the narrative they're trying to spin off of this. And you can kind of read about what they're doing within the pre-sale tokenomics, FAQs, white paper, all that good stuff right there on the link down below that will take you over to the buy page. Okay, so that's what I got. I will share with you guys what we came here to talk about right now, and that is Dogecoin. As we look into the 82% rally, with a couple key targets flashing a potential for 35 cents for Doge. All right. We broke through a couple of those short terms, right? Eclipsing that 27. But right now, the 27 cents Dogecoin is what we have to look for. Okay. Not just Dogecoin, but I follow a lot of memes, and we are seeing some very positive on-chain activity. The engagement's growing. We're seeing a lot of the daily active traders continuing, and they're continuing to move and flow into these meme coins once again. And within meme coins, one thing I have picked up on, and I do talk about them all, we have seen rotations, right? So when Ethereum's doing well, we're going to see more of a rotation into pepe, into shib. And that's kind of why I think they're doing a little bit more so better in terms of chart price action than Doge and some of the other ones, maybe with the outlier being Bonk, as they have kind of their own thing going on there on Solana. Bonk's kind of in a really good direction. as far as a lot of meme coins go, but just so many meme coins in the top 100 now. The pool, and if you will, the market cap pool, it's just completely overpopulated within big meme coins. So you just never quite frankly know, and that's kind of where we're at. But Dogecoin is the OG crypto. A lot of you guys probably got involved, and that was your first meme coin that you ever traded. All right. But as we look at some of that, we'll couple the on-chain data as well as eclipsing that 20 cents price target in the short term, where we do see an upside of potentially 82% right now for Doge. Okay, I think that what we have to look at too is the retail side of it, right? We all know about what's happening with ETFs from an institutional standpoint, but as it relates to meme coins, we're not quite frankly there. And I think that the big storyline right now is institutions, though, the way that we've been doing it, I should say, the big money players, the big whale moves, they have been still looking to position themselves. And the reason why I was bringing up Pepe, Bonk, all those meme coins that are in the top 100 is that we do see a constant reshuffling of meme coins within the top plays and wallets, and those big users and traders, those are the ones that move the market. Okay, and there is a reshuffling that constantly goes, it ebbs and flows. And as we look at the on-chain data for Dogecoin, it's picking up some steam. Okay, and when we talk about it, you know, not just being held or traded, but actually being used, that's where we see a lot more engagement and strong interest for Doge. And that's coming out from the data from sentiment. That's been the trend that this does kind of correlate with the graph that you're looking at within the daily active addresses and the price coinciding with both of those movements going up for Doge. Okay. So to put it simple, what happens is, if we do have a spike in wallet activity, that usually does precede a big price move. And that's what we're staring down the barrel at when we talk Dogecoin trading at 20 cents. And you can kind of see if this could continue. This might be something that we got a little bit closer to what we saw within Dogecoin in the latter part of 2024. And to put it in perspective, we'll look back on the yearly, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about as we went from roughly trading around that 13 to 15 cents price level back in November, all the way up to the December end of Q4, where we did eclipse 46 cents for Dogecoin. So very impressive price action. And I think that's something where if you do believe in Dogecoin, I would potentially even align myself personally the way that I'm treating it and transacting Dogecoin with this kind of thought that Dogecoin can rally 80+% and reach 35 cents once again. Okay, so that's kind of what we have. It is a very strong community. Okay, there's a lot more people holding Dogecoin. I think that, quite frankly, one of the reasons why I do like them is I do come across a lot of people that got started trading crypto, even started trading meme coins, and they gravitated toward Dogecoin for the narrative, for the sake of just that insane 2021 rally we saw, and they're out. They're not back in crypto. Okay, so that was something where, if you do want to talk about it in terms of just weeding out I guess you would say the people that don't want to be involved, that don't actively trade crypto, that's kind of what I think happened in some form or fashion. And what's left is the long-term committed holders, the hodlers, if you will, that are very committed to what Dogecoin is going to do in the longer term. Okay, so there's been a lot of, if you want to talk about a lot of predictions as it relates to Dogecoin, I've seen them all. I've seen 75 cents. I've seen all-time highs. I've seen dollars. I've seen $5. I've even seen $10 Doge out there from some people that I don't know why personally people follow those people, but that's kind of what we're looking at right now. Nobody knows, and nobody has that crystal ball. So if anybody out there is telling you that Dogecoin at the last day in August is going to be trading at X amount, just please look the other way. That's not how crypto works. What we have to do is just follow the numbers, follow the TA, follow the charts, and from there we can kind of make an educated guess on where we could expect the sentiment to be within crypto and how that's going to relate to meme coins, and kind of make the best possible educated guess from there. And that's kind of where I line myself on the bullish side of this argument. I do think Dogecoin has a very strong case to get back up to 35, 40 cents. Do I think they will hit all-time highs? Do I think they will hit $1 by the end of 2025? The answer to that question simply is anything's possible. But if I had to put odds on what I personally believe in, the answer to that would be no. And that's not FUD, because I do believe in whole Dogecoin, just so you guys all know. All right, so that's kind of where I stack up. I'll never tell you to buy or sell crypto. This is not financial advice. Please keep that in mind. But I wanted to share with you guys a lot of the kind of targets I'm looking at for Dogecoin, a lot of the sentiment surrounding it, and a lot of the chart moves that I do think are relevant if you hold Doge and if you are looking to buy or sell Doge. This all plays a role in basically making that best educated decision possible. Okay, but for us, if we want to look at it from a trading perspective, we broke through that intermediate target. We need to get back over 27 cents for Dogecoin. And if that happens, then I think all bets are off and the floodgates would start to open. And then I would not rule out a 35, 40 cents move for Doge if we really wanted to talk about it. Okay. But that's just all speculation. That's how I feel about it, though. Leave a comment down below. How high do you think Dogecoin can get to by the end of 2025? Very curious to hear your guys' thoughts down below. And also, I will remind you, there will be a link in the description. Check out what we were talking about within token 6900. That is that crypto currently ongoing their pre-sale before that next price increase. That link is down below if you do want to sign up and get involved with that token. And yeah, I'll leave you with that. Enjoy the rest of the day. Have a great one, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.